Do 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 do. You must whip it. Hello, hello. Welcome to Whip It Thursdays. With me tonight, we got Commandant, no longer vacuuming the house, and Custom Cannon, bringing down the house or building up the house.
Well, Matt said he was having some difficulty getting these to print properly. So I went in and I didn't know if it was the whole thing, so I needed to actually talk to him. So hopefully he shows up here at some point. But
I hit the wrong button.
there was some parts on the back of the model on the center piece here that they cleaned up. Hopefully that'll take care of the issue. If it was just the door piece, then hopefully that'll fix it.
We got a Kujanos in the house and named Field. Hopefully I don't get struck clean since I said his name. Hey, we got Gary.
Gary.
And there it is. I thought I hit the background music. I couldn't hear it at first. Oh.
I'm glad you're feeling better, Ken.
Yeah, me too.
Did everything come out all right, or
Yeah.
did you perform a poopersism?
I shut the door. Is it still too loud?
No, it's fine.
He should be done sometime this week.
You perform a poopersism?
Yeah. He likes to take his time, but then he gets sad when he doesn't get to do his free time.
Well, that's what happens when you don't get your chores done in time. That's what I was told.
So it works around here, partner.
I had the what you call it, the Karate Kid thing going on, where we had like growing up when I was young. My dad had like 10 cars, and I had to wash and wax all those things.
Yeah.
And I'm talking about that's when cars were the size of buses.
The good old land yachts.
Yes, sir. Big old lead sleds. 72 Cadillac Eldorado, 79 Lincoln Town Car. The Town Car was the worst because it was a light tan, and you couldn't. A week later, I was still finding wax that hadn't got the damn car.
I promised myself I would just sew on that thing tonight, but I guess I'm going to do this instead since I already started.
What's that?
Paint on this snail a little bit more.
Start mapping out what I need to sculpt on your doorbuster.
I saw the little lines. I do really
Well, that's gonna be a fun project.
That's a AMC Matador right there.
Oh, nice.
You can lay down. Well, maybe not you. Somebody who's under 6'2" can lay down across the back seat comfortably. Across the back of that, you can probably fit about 4 people in the trunk. I mean, not that you should be fitting people in the trunk of your car, because you shouldn't, but you know.
Well, back in the day, when you get into the drive-in, you have to make some arrangements to fit everybody in the car.
Yeah, you could
Tell people about it. I can't help if you didn't tell people at the drive-in that you had other people back there.
Yeah. You can put a lot.
Does that thing come with a red bed sheet?
With a what?
A red bed sheet?
No.
The
Missed opportunity.
now that you picked up your transport books, have you read them yet? I have not, and I just picked them up yesterday. I went to my buddy's shop and got them. I was like, "Hey, did you get your book?" I was just checking on, saying, "Hey." Then it's like, "Did you upload the comic book video to the Google Drive?" I said, "I just did." It's like, "It's Wednesday. You do those on Monday." Bye.
Our sirens is going off.
I picked up a Duke #1 too. G.I. Joe Duke. I will be reading those. I've been dealing too with getting caught up on work where I was off, and dealing with my car's been in the shop. They like called me yesterday evening. "Your car's fixed, ready to go. It's been overheating, like randomly overheating, like pegging out, like telling you like turn everything off, go to idle, and car needs to cool down now." I was like, it's a North Star motor, so it's a pain in the ass to work on. Small garages won't touch it because it's North Star. You got to take it into a dealer. And so it's very expensive. They said it was the thermostat, water pump, and the coolant crossover. Okay. Very expensive to fix. Went to pick the car up, paid for it, went to Walmart on the way home. As soon as got it pulled in the driveway, it started overheating.
Of course.
And it's back at the shop right now, and like, "Oh, we're sorry." It's like, well, that ain't fixing the problem.
I don't want I'm sorry.
There's like, "Do you want?" There's like, as soon as I said, like, "I'm gonna need a shuttle back to my house." I was already annoyed because I called the shuttle this morning, and he's like, "Well, we're really busy. It's gonna be a while to get you to." It's like, then about 12:30, 12:40. "Hey, you gonna come pick me up?" I think he forgot about picking me up. So, I ended up missing a meeting for work, which is not. I'm not going to cry about it because I didn't want to go to it anyway. But I ended up having to miss a work meeting because he forgot to pick me up. Shuttle. Ended up the car not even being fixed. Apparently, they don't test drive their cars, so want to make sure they don't overheat.
Like a chef tasting their food.
Yeah, I was
It's important.
You need to do a little.
The shop manager said, "Well, we'll take it and drive it for like 20 miles or so. See if you do it again." I was like, "Well,
20 miles.
I'm not taking the car back until you fix it because I paid you good money to fix it. It's gonna be fixed."
Yeah.
Nearly $1,700.
That's,
Yeah. In the grand scheme of things, I don't really have anything in the car. My brother gave it to me. He babied the car, but he knew it started doing this overheating issue. He just fixed it on his Cadillac. It's the same motor, and he spent about the same on that, not more. And his was sensors. And I told him, like, my brother just had this problem, and it was he had to replace the crank sensors and the cam sensors. They're like, "Huh." And when they showed me the crossover pipe that they fixed, is like, it's not the one that's used the problem on the North Stars. I took the cover off. I was like, "I mean, you didn't mess with this one?" Nope. I saw it. He got the Duke #1 at the comics, and I have to order it. He had one copy left when I got there. He had the alternate cover. I grabbed it. King Solo's here.
Ghost Rider 17, huh?
I asked him about it, and he tried to order it, and they wouldn't send it to him.
Yeah, they won't let my guy order that shit either. He's like, 3 years from now, it won't matter. I was like, yeah, but I don't want to wait 3 years to read that shit. You know?
Yes, sir. He saw like an interesting Wonder Woman in my thumbnail. What's the recipe used? Right now, it was just mock-up. but it's going to be. I got the DC Icons Wonder Woman body from the Justice League 7-pack. I've been using this head for years on it. Then I custom painted to match skin tones. It looks kind of. Let me put the full screen on. It's got a loosely lawless look to it, and I liked it and I used it for a long time. But I'm going to be using one of my Power Princesses for a custom later on. And that head is very much Wonder Woman, and the skin tones actually match the DC Icon 7-pack Wonder Woman. So I just need fix up a dumbbell joint that will fit in here and fit this.
Well, hey.
And I ordered some nail art. It's red stars. I got some black, red. I got black, white, and gold, and silver ones. I don't have any red ones. So I ordered a set of those fingernail arts so I can put the red star on. But the skin tones are almost an exact match. It's just off just a little bit. The camera is actually making it look a little more difference, but making the head look a little bit paler, which it is, but not as extreme as on the camera with the bright lights. But that's going to be perfect. I might end up trying to find some better feet too, because she got some teeny tiny feet. But this is a great Wonder Woman if anybody's looking for that multi-pack. You get some good figures out of it, and Wonder Woman's actually overscaled in that set where she fits Marvel Legends and DC really well. The other stuff I'm working on, I got my replacement Solar Man the Atom. I got more I've been working on. I got Rafferty here. I got Thorbuster Iron Man. I got Sean Connery James Bond. And the Hulk kit I'm doing a little touch up on, repainting. What are you guys working on?
I made a jacket for this lizard guy.
Oh yeah?
And I did the great culling where I got rid of pruned all those figures.
Uh-huh.
And he's one of the ones that made it. Well, I'm finally gotten around to working on the display for the Spider-Man figures. And as I was working with this guy, I was like, man, this coat's kind of trash. So I'm going to redo this tonight. I'm going to start to finish. I'm going to get all of it done. Hopefully.
I was going to work on Rocky Marciano, but I can't find the file, and I don't want to be digging through all my files in front of everybody. So instead, I'm going to work on a Java Hut Diaz.
Nice.
Diaz.
Sector 2813 is here. We got the Canuck. What's up? AK. Careful. People may get excited. Oh, we got our first family of the night. Let's hope we get to see appearance of
family.
Yeah, I'm glad he's doing better. We've been lightly chit-chatting here and there, so.
Yeah. Oh, and I did get my other pink pen body. So now I got me a couple of goons.
That's not a way to talk about us.
As a goon.
White mean.
I kind of want like a bunch of these bodies. They look. It's like building. They make a like some cool looking, just badass henchmen because they're huge bodies. For Marvel Legends, they're like Grim Reaper size, but suited like clothed bodies. All right. I was intending on doing a few reviews this week, but been busy getting caught up with work.
Yeah, work that thing.
Work. I just want one. I'm hoping to pick up the Hank pins. Yeah, I got one of the extra pink pin body for, was it $20? When it was on eBay, somebody was selling it without the head. I used the head on the other one for. I replaced it on the what's his name? Chuckles. Did you know Classified? Because I didn't like the head sculpt that came on the Chuckles.
Chuckles.
And I think I've come up with a solution for what I want to do with the connecting the shoulder pads on my new lower figure. These red shoulder pads you printed for me, they're almost perfectly snug on through the shoulders. Think about putting magnets in the center of each side, and then put magnets in here, and we're going to take them on and off, and plus they'll be articulate without having holes in the. We'll just sculpt over it.
Yeah.
The WC 5-pack. Oh yeah, West Coast Avengers 5-pack. Yeah. So Wonder Woman is the only spicy custom. I wouldn't even call it a spicy custom. It's just Wonder Woman, her normal costume. That one's less spicy too because she's wearing the skirt.
Man, I've been on Instagram for more than a year. Spicy is relative.
Yes. There are some stuff you wouldn't think people would be posting on there. They do.
This thing on Jabba's throne, it got like 2 eyeballs. Is that what I'm seeing here?
Hey.
Looks like it got 2 eyeballs. But like 2 central eyeballs.
Power Princess has a few possibilities. Yes, we need a Valkyrie on that body. I'm not going to bother making one because they'll end up making they got to make up the classic Valkyrie on that body. That's one of the best reuses they could do for that. Blame the Harker me. Well, I did watch the Justice League Crisis on Infinite Earths anime movie. That was good. I liked it. Very different from the original comic, but it's based on this current animated universe, so it's going to be different.
Yeah. Someone's making dinner.
Yep.
What are we having?
Microwave something. Right?
Broiled Warpath.
That's what I always wanted.
You want to know the right location for those magnets, I got to put the shoulders back into a torso. Yes. It was just luck me getting them in the right spot when I made my first one. Because I barely stuck them into the torso, and it wasn't taking account they weren't all seated in.
I think I just got delivered. I'll grab my.
Okay. That Justice League movie was good. It's like, I'm looking forward to the next part. Yeah, a lot better than a lot of the recent stuff. They've been kind of lacking a cohesion to like their animated movies here lately, so it's kind of good to see them. Hopefully, when they get done with this, they'll have a better one universe like they did for years with the comics post-crisis, but who knows? What are they doing? Yeah, I need to know which one's left and right on these arms. Well, right.
I got epoxy resin pigments. So, these were supposed to be UV epoxy resin pigments. Let me make sure I didn't order the wrong thing. Yep, it says transparent UV resin dye.
Dye.
Yeah, this says epoxy resin pigments. Let me read here. Okay, apparently it works with epoxy resin and UV resin. Okay, whoever labeled their colors on the back of this thing, I wonder if they hired Adobe for that.
Are they colorblind?
Well, they're okay. They're okay.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm having apoplexy reading the labels on this because it's okay. So when you label a color, all right, the primary color goes first, then the secondary color, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's what my master's degree in art tells me. So I think, so it's got orange, yellow, which should be yellow, orange. And then their yellow, like that's just labeled yellow, is a yellow orange. That's a little bit more yellow. So it's a color I would call amber. And then they have golden. And while they're not sitting right next to each other, the difference between their golden and their what they have labeled as orange yellow is like non-existent. And then they have an orange, which is a red orange.
Dagobi red.
Dagobi red, yeah. And then they have a red. And then they also have a persimmon red, which is the same color as red as their red. But the fact that their yellow is amber, and see what I would just call a regular yellow, they have labeled as lemon yellow.
We create here. What's up, fellas?
Yeah.
I never liked Corvette Summer. I think Soul said he just watched Corvette Summer last night. It was more painful than you remembered.
I don't think I've ever even heard of that movie.
Tiffany Torres, how y'all doing? Doing pretty good.
So you know how I couldn't find, like I've been trying to get some more of that orange resin to print out some flame effects. Well, I can't find it, and they're out of stock on Amazon. But then I looked up the manufacturer's webpage, and they're out of stock on their manufacturer's webpage. It's been like that since before Thanksgiving. So I decided I'm going to try to dye some resin and print it. This is what?
Those new headlights look really good. You designed. Are they meant to just like pop into like the location of the?
I'll bring that file up here in just a second. What are these? It has these weird little orange caps on the inside of the thing with like little pins inside the caps. I think their orange will look nicely. Nice orange.
Oh well, that'll do for me. Almost 1 a.m. here. Oh, have a good one, Gary. He's like, glad you lasted this long.
Is Gary heading out?
Yeah.
He's such a nice guy.
Let's catch up on tomorrow. Have a good night, sir. Just yours. Oh, guess what? I start writing in my comic book. Planning on posting on the webtoons once it's done. Very cool. One was manufactured from Annie Potts. Oh, one. You mean one redeeming factor is Annie Potts? Spicy. Back then.
And the other thing I got was I didn't get anything this time. I mean, it's exciting. It's exciting for me. I don't know how exciting it is for other folks.
Sheldon's grandma's spicy. I'm using clay underneath just to get them in the place where I want them to stick. I'm going to take my marker and mark where they're at. So I know where to drill holes into the shoulders with insert magnets.
Okay, I guess I'll save this. I'll save it.
I'm just tracing paper on the fabric.
Oh, Ramon.
We can match them up into the same place as the thing.
Oh. I guess that's what those things are called.
Is that it? Is that all? Seems like there should be a little more.
All right. So here's how that assembly is going to work.
Oh, cool. I'll pull you up. Solo layout.
So this part here will slide in from the back side. This part will slide in from the front side.
Oh, it'll be a whole new windshield.
Fit right in there. Yep. And then you glue that together, and then you can wire up the LED, slide it right in there, and voila!
Oh, not
Light up
fancy.
some headlights.
Do we have to cut?
No, it's going to be all new windshield.
Oh, a whole new. Oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean, not whole new. Really, it's the same model. I just cut out the eyeballs and made some stuff to show in there.
Sweet.
Didn't really do it justice there.
I was a year old when that movie came out.
Which movie's that?
Corvette Summer.
What is that? I don't even know what that movie's about.
It came out right after like Star Wars. It's stupid. It's like a kid builds this like custom Corvette and it gets stolen. He spends all summer trying to get it back or something like that.
Oh, that one down front is not another eyeball. That is a nose.
And Annie Potts is indeed Janine from Ghostbusters.
Oh,
It's Canuck says it's so bad it's good. Corvette Summer.
Is that like Flush?
I have not seen it so long. But one movie that's just bad. Rebel Moon. Oh man, that's a bad movie.
I did not watch it.
Just to verify.
I did. That's why I watched it. I've heard conflicting things. Some people say it's good. Some people say it's bad. I mentioned it to my brother. Said, "Yeah, I tried to watch it." My brother said, "Yeah, I tried to watch it." And I got about halfway through it. And I turned it off. It's too stupid. And my brother don't do any read on that kind of stuff, movies or anything. He just watched it independently and just saw it on Netflix. And he said it was just too stupid to watch.
So I tattered that skeleton samurai thing.
Uh-huh.
Do you want to see it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, my brother don't follow any kind of entertainment news or anything like that. He likes sci-fi and action movies, and they advertise it as that, and it's awful. It's not even bad. A movie so bad it's entertaining to watch because it's bad. It's just bad.
Yeah.
It's not. Canuck makes a point. It's not as bad as Battlefield Earth.
I mean, it's wow.
I don't think anything can be that bad.
Battlefield Earth was pretty bad.
That is.
Now
It's not as bad as one of the worst movies ever made.
I don't remember, isn't there a book?
It's Scientology people made it. So there's that.
I don't think the book got reviews that were as bad as the movie. The movie was really bad.
Everyone should take time to see Mark's appearance on German TV. He sings while wearing a golden jumpsuit. It's painful. It's worse than Star Wars Christmas special. I don't know why you want to torture everybody, Hings, though.
It's
Wait,
it's
create
kind of a,
skeleton plus samurai, two out of the coolest words in action figures.
oh, do we get to see a close up of this thing?
Oh, a Han Solo movie. I have not punished myself to watch the Han Solo movie.
Solo?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It wasn't too bad.
it's okay.
Your lizard's kind of looking like a Han Solo with the black shirt and the white sleeves.
You know me, I can't stand vinyl jackets and coats.
Excuse me.
How are you gonna do
I
my?
think that's like the third sign of the apocalypse. What was that?
It's called a sneeze. You don't sneeze like that?
I do not.
I thought if you were older than 35 and you were, had a beard, that's how you sneezed.
Oh, for everybody you guys already know, but everybody in the chat, what's the company name?
Disrupt?
No, that's the PR firm they use. Not the
Uh,
model.
it starts with an A. Avistol?
It starts with D, I think. No, one thing, I'll pull it up here. Well, it's the fan home stuff. The Diagonoshniti, whatever how you pronounce that. They're a big, like a scale model thing. They do the fan home build kit, subscription kits. And they contacted me about sending me kits to build the Batmobile.
That's a 66 Batmobile?
Yep. And sucker is huge.
Yeah, I thought about getting some of their stuff, but then I looked.
I've been thinking about for
and
years. I've seen those kits. Like when you, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. But I've been talking about it for years about getting one of those, subscribing to those because they look so cool. And they're going to start sending me the kits for the Batmobile.
Yeah, their stuff looks real cool. It's just out of the scale that I would.
Yeah, it's like 1/8 scale. Yeah, right here's 1/8 scale, die cast and metal and ABS plastic, licensed vehicles. It's huge. 28.1 inches long.
Yeah, it's too big for me.
Good.
I don't have room for that.
That's right up my alley. I love that stuff. And they asked me what my fee structure was. Like, I don't know. I've never done this stuff before. So I ain't got no fee structure. It's like,
tell me the stuff and I'll build it.
That's basically what it worked out. It's like, worked out since I don't have a fee structure. If you have a fee structure, they won't send you the whole kit. Since I don't have a fee structure, said, oh, since you don't have a fee structure, we can just sign you up for the entire subscription for it and then send it to you. Sweet. I'm going to be building a Batmobile. Hopefully I can build more of them.
Yeah. I mean, they are cool looking.
They got a Robocop too.
That would be cool.
Exciting times.
I've been watching guys build like the Ecto 1 and the Night Riders.
Yeah. Worthwhile, huh?
Yeah. Worth checking out.
Yeah. They almost got me with the Ecto 1. But I was
Yeah, same here. I was like,
I don't know where I would put it. It's just too big.
they were the company too. Another company actually ended up buying them, I believe. They started like the Enterprise D.
Oh, really?
And MGO was building it. I think he's still built. Then the company went under. Then its new company bought them, and they started everything back up again.
Yeah, MCO was building the Echo 1 too, right?
I forget what else he's building. I know he's been building a few of those. That means it would work with Storm Collectibles. Yeah, Storm Collectibles are big. Or what you call it? The old Mego stuff. Mego scale. It's a good excuse to get the 1/6 scale Batman pose next to it, or blow out the floor and stick. I probably can't blow out the floor when I'm building it for them, though.
No.
They probably wouldn't want me to start modifying their kit.
I mean, maybe.
After it's done, I can do that. And I'll be right back, guys.
I'll be right here.
At least for another hour.
Yeah.
So no more orange.
Resin.
So, like, what if you went outside of that manufacturer? Were there other people?
I couldn't. I looked at several different companies and on Amazon, and I could not find any transparent orange resin anywhere. So I just got some transparent resin and I got some resin dyes, and we're gonna see how that works. And if it works good, then that's how I'm gonna do it in the future. Because I don't have all day to like mucking around looking for, you know.
Yeah, it sucks to roll the dice on something that's expensive.
That was a good color. I mean, that color was perfect. But, you know, I was only able to find the one bottle of it ever. So, yeah, well.
The thing about the lightning in the bottle.
Yeah, that was a great color.
So I'll have to see. I'll muck about with it a bit and see if I can get a color that's close.
And the right Dremel bit.
Otherwise, I'll have to print both front and back for the fire pieces at the same time. Otherwise, it won't match.
I was thinking if that stuff was actually available, like it'd be kind of cool, like the little strip lights you can get, like for your shells.
Mm-hmm.
Make it like a fire base with like a channel underneath of it, where you can actually have lights shining up through the fire into that way. It's lighting the whole thing up.
Yeah.
Without having to wire anything into the bike itself.
To run it underneath the whole bike, I think I'd have to print that these two pieces.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Make it like that's what I was thinking. It'd be like a two-piece that would connect together and having like a channel underneath for the lights to lay underneath of it. They could lock together. Or I don't know what I'm doing with my hands. They don't match, my hands. They don't lock together. I've not used my hands before. I don't know what to do.
Well, do what I always do. Run around in a circle and panic.
It's not a plan. Token was going to be able to join us tonight. You guys, Thursday's freed up again, he said.
I'm sorry, what was that?
I was hoping Token was going to start come in tonight. He's got his Thursdays freed up again. Token Customs.
Yay.
It's just about perfect.
I had somebody asking me about doing some 3D modeling stuff
Oh yeah.
before us, and I was like, I don't think they were a native English speaker. And finally, I explained to them, I was like, I don't make any money doing this. This is just a hobby. And all the stuff that I use is, and all the software I use is free. I think they were looking for a job, and I was like, when you go, because they were like, when you start your next project, if you need somebody to work on it, let me know. I was like,
That's pretty flattering.
Yeah. But I had to tell him, I was like, I don't make any money doing this. This is just a hobby.
It's for the lulz.
Yeah, I could definitely see Power Princess being good for Big Barda.
Isn't Big Barda big?
Yeah.
The Power Princess she's not as big as a She-Hulk, but depends on the artist how big they make her. She's usually at least a bit taller than Superman. Sometimes they draw her about the size of Wonder Woman, but sometimes she's even bigger than she should be depicted being bigger than Wonder Woman.
Well, if she's bigger than Superman, then she should be bigger than Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
Wonder Woman's...
It's depending on if the artist actually does their homework. Not all artists are created equal. Jeffrey Torres, Cannon, are you working on Alan the Alien? Sorry if you mentioned it, what you were working on. I left for a bit.
No, it's the Diaz gargoyles on Jabba the Hutt's Diaz. I don't know. How do you pronounce that one? Diaz? A little thing that he sits on. I would call it a throne, but it's not really a throne because he's kind of a slug. His little platform. I think it's pronounced Dias.
I gotta let my glue dry. So that's fun. I don't like waiting for my glue to dry. I'm like a shark. I gotta keep moving. I'm worried the armholes aren't going to be big enough.
Big enough for what?
To accommodate this with these bad boy shoulders. With some juicy shoulders, you know? You know, the shirt has a texture. Kind of crazy.
And then we wait.
And we throw this in the trash, boys and girls.
What happened?
Out with the old, in with the new.
Fits in good.
Okay. I'm going to be right back while this figures out what it's doing.
Good. Didn't Jack Kirby base look off his wife? He may have. I'm not familiar with the origins of Kirby's New Gods. No, Frank Frazetta is women he based him off his wife.
Do you ever go to Etsy?
Did Frank Frazetta ever go to Etsy? No, I don't think so. Do I go to Etsy? I've ordered a couple things off Etsy. 2 I got, and 1 I had to like file a dispute with to get my money back.
Luckily, I never. As a matter of fact, I haven't really run across that with any eBay or anything.
The dude kept making excuses. Like his feedback was good, but for some reason he kept making excuses why I wasn't getting my stuff. And it just got to the point where after 2 months, it's like, dude, enough.
You know, we are fairly forgiving.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna send you a picture.
Where's my phone? Where'd you send it to Instagram or?
Our primary messenger. I don't know which one it is.
There it is. Oh, nice.
You think that one will work?
Yeah, I think so.
I think I'm gonna buy that one.
I like it. It's even on Johnny Blaze body. Not Johnny Blaze, Dan Getch body. That fits.
You must have quit.
If it doesn't fit, it must have quit.
Well, I was gonna go in and clean up my folders, but I see that I am gonna do that tomorrow at work.
Stupid magnets. So what now?
Hey, Blender's responding again. And I'm back. And it stopped responding again.
Yeah. These two are about ready to be glued. Go a little bit deeper. It's not the same without Harker going like, that's what she said.
Yeah. What's going on with that dude?
We need to get Harker back.
I don't know. piece here, I don't feel like I have to talk as much.
I've spoke to him, but it was really not really anything conducive.
I hope he's doing okay.
Yeah, nothing, just polite conversation. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I hope so too. I haven't seen him posting anything or anything. It's worrisome.
Yeah, I talked to him a couple of times. He just seems tired and busy.
Yeah. Poor little cat stays in at the vet. Because he's been having issues too. When if it scratched his eye too, didn't he?
Something he's.
I think Harker was having some issue with his eye. Did you mention that last time he was on the stream? Like his eyes were bugging him.
Yeah.
He had a problem with his computer. I don't know if he ever got that all sorted out.
It's not dry, but if I'm gonna do this tonight, I need to get started on it. Take a moment.
Don't worry, you guys in the chat. I'll get caught up here in a second. Gotta focus on what I'm doing here.
I heard a really great joke, but I can't tell you.
No. That's kind of a.
Everybody that I told it to, and that's where there's like 5 people now. They all.
I agree that it's a great joke.
It surprised everyone. You know, the best punchline is the one you don't see coming.
Is it one of those jokes that's so good that they ask you to tell it to HR too so they can hear it? I know Kevin Eastman based the main character Heavy Metal back to off his wife, and the great dentist is back.
The art professor who said, "And never draw your wife. Never use your wife as your model."
A lot of artists have.
He said, I learned that after I went through my 7th wife. I said, well, that's probably not what your problem is.
Yeah.
And he goes, oh? I was like, yeah, remember when you told us that story about how you got totally smashed and spray painted your kitchen gold? That's probably your problem right there.
That would definitely cause some issues.
Yeah, it would make you hard to live with. I'm sure it was real pretty, but something telling me that if a lady came home to find that you had spray painted her kitchen gold, she probably would be very happy with you.
I'm using magnets. Is actually going to be overkill for this, so I have no issue. Should have no issue them sticking, holding it in place.
I got tired of coming in to see my G.I. Joe classified figures laying all over the place. So I put down some of that magnetic tape and put little magnets in each of their feet. And now they don't fall over.
And knowing that's half the battle. G.I. Joe.
Violence is the other half.
Well,
Extreme violence.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. My first theme pull of the night. It's also my first theme of the night. So I got that going for me.
now you got it out of the way. There aren't any really good pictures of this.
Head?
Yeah.
My full bottle of Instaset's upstairs. I just realized this is the one that won't spray.
Well, that's cooler. That's a Sarlacc. Not Sarlacc, a Rancor. I'm pretty sure his aren't Rancors. His are like some kind of weird one-eyed looking thing.
One-eyed purple people eater. Is that the right thing?
One-eyed, one horn. And I don't think this thing flies.
Pick up sewing, they said. Ooh. Love it. They said.
It'll be a fun hobby, they said.
You will enjoy. It will bring you peace and serenity.
So I'm going to pick up an FDM printer on Saturday.
Oh, nice.
Hey guys, got a new one. He's selling his old one for a reasonable price.
The price you can't refuse.
So I'm gonna go check it out. Probably pick it up.
We'll make you an offer that you can't refuse.
Still too much, but I'm terribly hard.
No.
I don't want this to be the second one I pull out as well.
That's frustrating. I'm sure there's probably a 3D model of this thing out there somewhere. But if I'm going to make a Jabba the Hutt diorama, I'm going to make it my own.
What?
Because it's just not the same if I say, oh yeah, somebody else sculpted that and I just printed it.
I still buy clothes. Oh.
I feel like that's different. Because you're not making part of your outfit. Right?
No, I mean like the this bit right here. How about that?
Yeah. It's fine looking.
Hey. What are you doing? Don't give me that.
Alright. Okay, get that and that.
I bought Top Agent too to make a custom, so. It's very nice and very well done. If you were curious.
Top Agent.
Almost positive is the Noda body though.
Okay, we got magnets there and there. Go on like this. This needs to be filled up a little bit before I put the magnet in. That one countersunk more than the others. And I need to put some concrete in.
Concrete, you say?
Yep. Baking soda, super glue.
Yeah, get out of the way.
You know what I've been enjoying recently?
Orange juice.
What's that?
No, not orange juice. Smoked cheddar and apple slices. That's just like a.
Smoked cheddar and apple slices.
Yeah, I know it sounds weird. Because you think like, oh, cheese and apples, that's gross. But it's really not.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Had that combo before.
I've not partaken. What kind
Another
of
thing. What's that? Another thing that I like is black coffee and
butter?
lemon cakes.
Oh.
I'm not my grandma.
Man, that's bulletproof coffee. What are you talking about?
Butter?
Yeah.
That's what my grandma put in her coffee.
You never heard of bulletproof coffee?
I haven't.
It's kind of like a keto thing, and you put butter, like an almost obnoxious amount of butter in your coffee in the morning.
Or you just drink your coffee black and it'll still be keto.
It makes it all nice, rich, and creamy, and it's quite good. So of course, it's bad for you.
It's butter, so.
Yeah, I know.
And well, you're supposed to drink like every morning. But when you're drinking that, you won't get hungry till dinner time.
Because you got a lot of fat in your coffee. I mean, you could eat 2 eggs and have the same effect without
Maybe.
having near as much cholesterol, I think.
But you ain't drinking eggs.
You could.
Yeah.
You did.
Well, I've been doing it wrong then.
Ain't that how you get salmonella?
Well, sunny side up. You.
Okay, so that depends on where you source your eggs from.
The grocery store, bro.
Yeah, well, that's not the best choice.
I can get fresh eggs.
The reason why you get salmonella from grocery store eggs is because they wash off all the protective coating on the egg. That's
With the
Wade Create says now I want some of those cheap Dunkers coffee cakes.
I don't know, coffee and lemon cakes, or even like lemon cookies. Coffee with lemon is just it's a nice combination.
the only coffee creamer that I like is the Irish cream coffee creamer. And I want you to know I can't find it anywhere. I went to 3 stores today looking for it.
That surprises me.
Yeah, right? I was shocked. I was like, what the shit? Does it just not exist anymore? Did it go away? Is it go the way of the cheese whiz?
The what?
Cheese whiz?
Cheese Whiz?
Mid?
Did they get rid of Cheese Whiz?
Cheese mid? NIBS?
I guess I haven't bought Cheese Whiz since I was.
Can it?
What, the spray can
Yeah.
cheese?
NIBS. Nibs. Cheese
Oh.
nibs.
I don't even know what that is.
It was the chief competitor of Cheez-Its.
Well, they deserve to go.
Now
couldn't
cheeses
have
don't have a
Cheez-Its.
competitor. I don't know if Cheese Whiz is still going. I think I saw it at the grocery store yesterday.
I bought some recently.
Cheese Whiz?
Yeah, the spray cheese.
Really?
And the Eve cheese.
It's gonna work out good, I think. Notch a little bit more.
Anybody know when the X-Men 97 Nightcrawler comes out? It's due to go up for
I
pre-order.
don't know.
Robo's tracking it pretty hard. I'll let you know what he says.
Because, I could do with one of those. He's tracking that one specifically, or just all of them?
That one specifically, he wants that Nightcrawler.
Yeah.
I don't typically X-Men, so it ain't on my radar at all.
Ooh.
Had a deer in the yard this morning. So I had to deal with that today. That's
Live or dead?
yes.
Was alive and then unalived?
It was alive at the start of the day, but by the time me and the neighbor got out there, he wasn't alive it no more. We were gonna I had to call a game warden because it's illegal to kill out of season, even on your own private property.
Was it injured?
No, weirdly, I don't know how it died. Neither did he, and I'm like, man, I don't know if I'd eat that.
That's,
Might have got crazy deer disease.
The chronic wasting disease.
You know, that's what my wife said, and I spoke to him about that, but he's like, nah, it's a
zombie deer.
I'm like, oh, all right. Well, just for the record, I don't want none.
If you got some animal that just mysteriously dies, I don't know, man.
Yeah, and he was acting really squirrely.
The deer was beforehand.
No, it was a young doe.
Yeah, I'd stay way clear of that. You know, any idea what's going on with that?
I tell my son all the time, it's gonna be a no from me, dog.
I saw some clip of Judge Judy and these two ladies were on it, and they were talking about something about like they hit a deer or something, and she was like, "What did you do with the deer?" She was like, "I covered it up in the bushes and I came back and got it later." And she was like, "And I ate it." I'm sitting there going, well. And Judge Judy talked to the other lady. She's like, "Did you eat the deer too?" And she was like, "No, I didn't want none of that rigor mortis deer."
Rigor mortis, what?
Yeah, and the lady was like, "It didn't have rigor mortis." Takes all types in the world, I guess. I just happen to be the type that's a little bit more paranoid about what I consume.
It was weird. I had a guy message me on Facebook asking if I ever went hunting. And I thought, somebody watching me?
Somebody watching you?
Yeah, because I was dealing with that deer today.
No. Big brother. Big brother's always watching you.
Sometimes I feel like. Good night.
I don't think that's how that song goes.
No?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not the best singer in the world.
Pretty sure it doesn't say good night.
Farewell, I'll be a thing.
Yeah.
But I haven't been hunting since, I don't know, 14, 15, when my dad took me.
How old are you? 14, 50? Are you immortal?
They had the foxes out there and everything, huh?
So my hunting career was very short-lived. Which is for the better.
You can feel that. If you accidentally, when you use the Insta-Set, if you have a little bit of glue on your hands, and that Insta-Set hits it, you'll find out you got glue on your hands. That quick, sharp heat hits you real fast, or activates the glue.
let's see. I guess 1450. We're about 100 years too late for the bubonic plague.
Get out some more material. Those things like you're not stuck if you're liquid. No, resin's getting to be where it's hard to cut that bit. It's hard to mess with. Bother me when it's just powder. Pull out the big bit.
All right, I'm back. I know you missed me.
You were gone? Welcome back.
I was muted because I had to talk to the old lady.
Yeah, you can't have that kind of talk on that kind of program. We're not rated for that.
Hold on.
Rated E for everybody. What?
I don't know if we qualify.
Oh, is that correct? Is it this kind of talk?
Not even. Talking about Sam, whether he did a good job on the vacuuming or not. What time I'll be going to bed and stuff.
So it is that kind of talk.
I got that work stuff, you know.
Work.
I think that's a bad word. I don't think you can say that on here.
All right, you got to work tomorrow?
Yeah, I gotta work tomorrow.
I do.
The boy ain't going in tomorrow.
Don't think about it.
We had to scramble a babysitter. Come on now. Don't be a chore.
Well, I don't know.
So,
I may not go to work tomorrow. I might decide that I don't want to drive on the roads. And just take the day off for safety and mental health.
Yeah, mental health.
Because it's supposed to do nothing but it's supposed to start raining right about now, and then it's supposed to start to freeze, and then it's supposed to snow and freeze and just be nasty the rest of the evening all the way through like 7 a.m.
It's supposed to be super cold, but it ain't supposed to freeze. Well, it ain't supposed to rain freeze. It's gonna get below freezing.
Yeah. Oh, they changed it. I pushed it back an hour from when I looked earlier today. Now it's not supposed to start until 9. But it's supposed to freeze and rain and snow all night up through 7 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, it's the A's here. It's family.
Family, family, family.
About ready to get this one glued in place.
It's time to see if these shoulders are gonna be big enough. Give me something. Give me something. I need something.
Okay.
We got our fingers crossed.
Yes,
Hang on, don't cross them just yet. Right?
too late. It's already over.
I can't cross my fingers.
That window was like a very short window.
Like, I physically can't cross my fingers.
Can't do that.
Nope. I can't do that.
I used to be able to cross my middle two and my outer two. Can't do that no more.
The furthest I can go is I can get one fingernail in front of the other fingernail. That's it.
I can do my middle two.
Yeah, I can do my middle two. I can't do my pointer and my middle finger. That's it. I can just do my middle two. I think
Is that the same length? Oh, it's bigger. All right, here we go. Time to see. Oh yeah, yeah. Come on.
One shoulder down.
it's got some kind of thing.
I would say it needs to come up in the back. So a little bit, just a little bit up the back. Ain't no problem. We can do that.
Come on, man. It's 8 o'clock at night. Do we need to be getting work emails at this time of night?
There we go. Just what I wanted it. And this shoulder pad goes on. Put on the magnets. Articulate it. Stays in place. Nice. Love it when the plan comes together.
It sure is nice.
It is not come together a lot of times working on customs, and it takes a lot of trial and error.
Yeah.
Report number 2.
Mr. Don.
Know that guy.
You're in trouble now.
Did you get a chance to read over the stuff, that thing I sent you?
Which one?
The
The Google Docs or the
Google Doc.
Yeah, I read it while I was at work.
Bad, good, needs rewrite.
Oh, I didn't, man, I'm sorry, I didn't read it with an editorial eye.
Well, it was
interesting. I read it all the way through.
That don't sound good.
I mean,
It was interesting.
I read it, also read it while I was at work, so I kept having to completely put it down and come back to it.
Yeah.
You write stories about your characters?
Yep. Updated it a lot. Well, several chapters of it I updated.
It seemed like it was a lot longer.
Yeah, it definitely longer. Fleshed out the opening art more.
What? Do not claw my leg.
Do what now?
Told Mayhem not to claw my leg.
Ah.
Coming in for a visit.
It still needs a lot more fleshing out, but it's gonna building the universe. Redid several chapters on it.
Yeah, it's pretty good, man. Pretty interesting. It's a I'm trying to think of like a criticism, but I can't really think of anything. It's not because I'm trying to be nice.
It's because you're being nice? Oh, man.
No. Trying to be nice.
Gotta mix different genres into it. Yes, working on writing the comic book, the series of it, story. Nice. It's some of those things that we talk about doing details that nobody can see. I was just cleaning up underneath these shoulder pads where did the glue work on it.
Mm-hmm.
And then nobody will ever see that. I won't even see that when it's on there, but unless I clean it up, I know what it's going to be. Man, it's nasty looking underneath there.
Yeah, nobody will ever see it but you.
It's my figure. Nobody will have this. I like how good it snaps on. One reason the two I went with stronger magnets in the shoulders. Plus, I had to use little small magnets in the shoulder pads. With the strong magnets, it grabs really strong, really well.
What are you doing, Crooked?
I need to. I was doing some reading,
Mm-hmm.
and they were talking. The article I was reading was talking about in like one of those maker forums or something. And they were talking about all of the kind of tricks you can do to make your 3D prints come out better. And this guy was talking about putting a heater on his resin bed. Like around the resin reservoir.
Yeah.
So that it wouldn't get too thick.
Wait. Yeah, I'll be right back.
I can only imagine that would make it stink really bad.
You what now?
So I can only imagine it'd make it stink real bad. I mean, it may help, but it seems like heating up your resin like that would make it degas more.
I don't know if she's playing or not, but that's pathetic.
What's that?
My doll. She come hobbling in here and laying on her bed. And she just hobbled out of here because her mom left the bathroom.
Looking for some attention, huh?
Yeah. ever since the cats, she's not been top dog.
Come back.
Because the cat hogs don't pay attention.
All right. Heat the iron up, throw the iron on it. And then I'll have to decide whether it's long enough or not. But
We got Queen Comics in the house. Greetings, my friend. How are y'all tonight? Oh, I'm doing just fine, sir. Working on installing some rings. Got my doorbuster sitting here too, using it for reference.
yeah.
Oh no, Wonder Woman's head just fell off.
Oh. That's no good.
It fell over and I didn't have a ball joint on there, so. Push the mouse out of the way before I hit the back button.
A dang old back button. Nothing.
I feel like now is right about when it's going to decide to crash, since it's pretty much done, and it's been a while since I saved it.
Well, when you go to save, that's what's going to crack it.
Now I'm missing.
No?
Okay. In there. It's always the hardest part about customizing when you got stuff that's uniform. It needs to be mirrored over to the other side. Is the getting the other side exactly the same as the first one.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll sign off on that.
What is this?
Getting placement just right. Take some more material out. Yeah. How is the G.I. Joe and Transformers comic selling, Quinn? There you go, Cannon. You can make Don a miniature iron for his figures.
A miniature iron. All right.
Yeah, get one so they can be Iron Man.
Yeah.
Quinn says they're doing really well. The new G.I. Joe and Transformers books. Cool.
And then you could have Iron Man ironing.
Yeah.
And you could deal with the irony.
Bad jokes all day here.
I qualify.
Yes, you do.
Ditto.
I will have to abstain from the bad jokes. I just got to do the uncle jokes.
I'm not sure what qualifies as an uncle joke.
No.
But I feel like they're less appropriate than dad jokes.
Yes. Oh, I watched the Dave Chappelle Dreamer special.
Yeah, I want to watch that. I can't wait. Although we tend to watch them with the wife, so I have to wait for her.
Yeah.
Also, want to watch the Ricky Giovanni, his new one.
Who?
You know what? I don't know what. I don't know what she's doing.
Who are you talking about? That British comedian that one that roasted the Golden Globes one year.
Yeah, I think that's him. He tends to be funny.
Yeah.
Fuck. I mean, dang it.
Live TV, you can't go back and correct. Or live on YouTube's.
Not one.
It's already been said.
It's too late. Cat's out of the bag.
I said dirty word.
Language. Now, after that one thing got fixed and mentioned beforehand, it seems gotten better.
You know who hasn't said a dirty word?
Who's that?
Me. I haven't said a dirty word tonight.
Untrue.
I said tonight.
No, untrue.
Did I say a dirty word tonight?
Yep. You use the expletive when somebody messaged you from about work.
Was it crap?
No.
I'm gonna have to go back. Was it related to crap?
It was gold crap.
No. It's a little harder word. It's like that. It's kind of like, man, it must be really annoying, can't it?
Just, you know.
I think it was like to the point where like you didn't even realize you said it. It's like because it's so.
So is it long enough,
I
you
apologize.
think?
Oh yeah, I think it was good. An idiot abroad is worth watching, especially the biplane episode. I watched that one. I was like, they really make fun of their friend.
I apologize for my potty mouth.
Oh, I'm not worried about it.
I thought I'd been good this evening.
You're just good another way.
Yeah, it's called scales. Oh. That's upon my neck, even downright gruesome. Everything's hurry up and wait.
I think the back is still a little too. Poofy.
So, are you, if you don't like doing,
What?
if you don't like doing vinyl stuff, are you sure you want to do the pit jacket?
What?
I think that's toward you, Don.
Yeah. The pit vest isn't going to be plastic, is it?
It's like leather.
No, I meant like hard.
I don't know what it's going to be today. You're the expert there.
This stuff.
No,
It's plastic.
I don't do this stuff. This is the.
Oh, I
this is
thought
what
you were
talking
I
about.
thought you were
when
talking
said
about like
vinyl.
pleather when you were talking about that.
No, I got 3 different colors, 3 different shades of pleather. I'm currently working on it right now to make a custom. See this right here?
I can't really see that.
And
It's tiny on my screen.
if Dom would ever send me pictures of that maestro so I could put it on my Instagram, that'd be great. It also deals with some leather.
Eh,
So this is what I accomplished tonight.
That looks pretty good.
we put you in full screen. It looks great.
Well, I wanted to finish it, but it's not finished. It's still. I got some devil in the details that need to be hammered out. I got to take the poofy out of the back of the jacket.
Hmm.
Probably just do it straight instead of the curved, and put some stiffener on the collar here, and sew the hem top and bottom. Cut the gloves the right length. I mean the gloves.
Cuffs.
The sleeves. Get them correct. But other than that, geez, not bad for one night. Well, I don't think it's bad for one night. I could be wrong.
For a couple hours work, no, I think it looks pretty good.
Yeah.
My little. It always makes me smile when I see this thing. I just want you to know.
Crisp.
Keep on stay craft.
All right, gentlemen. I gotta get on up out of here. I gotta go to bed. Get up at dark 30.
Ooh.
Go sit down at the office and annoy them like I've been annoying you.
Yeah, you know.
Well, thank you for checking out the thing.
Yeah. I'm not really an editor or anything. You know, I wouldn't be able to go in and be like, hey, you know, your grammar is bad here, but the feel of the story is, I think it's where it should be. Kind of like exploring, action-y kind of. Stranger in a strange land kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
But I do have to get out of here, and I appreciate you guys letting me come on and chit chat with you.
Yeah, it's always a pleasure.
Soon.
Always a pleasure, my friend.
I'll talk to you guys later.
All right, take care.
Take
Be
care.
well.
Good night.
Don't eat strange, crazy deers.
Yeah. Don't have eat the deer that mysteriously dies in the yard.
Yeah, that's a bad idea.
I wouldn't recommend that for anybody.
No, it seems not like a good idea.
A friend of mine has actually been called by where he was telling me the story one time. The cops, the cops in the local hometown we're from. He still lives in our old hometown, and car hit a deer, but still alive, but was suffering. So the cop called my friend because basically put it out and he can have the deer. Because when the cop shoots, he has to multiple reports on like a discharge.
Yeah.
So they called him. He shot it, loaded it up, took it home. And,
saved the cops some paperwork.
Yep.
Yeah.
And he had a freezer full of meat.
I think I'd like that. I think it turned out. It's not exactly like the one that's actually on there, but that's okay. It's close enough that I think it looks good.
That's why I make something other. If it's not exact, it's like this is my version of it.
That's right. Let's see. Let's see.
Just do one side first. First side I got stick just perfect the first time. When I started gluing, now I'm like struggling to get it even. I'm trying to do the other side.
I've never messed with this control panel before. I'm not exactly sure what it is.
We're about to find out.
I don't know that it looks like it's affecting anything.
Looks good.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm just gonna leave that alone. Oh, I didn't mean that.
This warp out's got a big old gob of glue, not glue, but paint. It's settled to like a big flat spot on the chest.
Oh, really?
One of those ones was, it's so bad, it's like, how did that pass quality control?
Yeah.
No. It's stuck. Sweet. And I had enough glue on it to stick on the back, too. That was a happy accident. Now I can put some glue.
It
Spray it.
says that I have the materials library installed.
All right. There we go. Magnetic shoulder pads. I like it. Once I sculpt back over, then smooth up the shoulders, you never tell. It's magic.
Oh, maybe that's my problem. There are lots of things on Blender I just don't ever mess with. Like,
Me too.
that would be glass. You can't really see that in the light. I do know light source.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's a little bit different. You don't ever mess with Blender at all, so.
I was wondering when he was going to.
I don't think that's a qualifying statement there that it's actually meaningful.
What?
Yeah. Afraid. Yeah. Ooh, car paint. Let's see. Why that's like. That's car paint.
Anyway, hell, that's a good idea. Magic. I dig it. They work really good. I just got to smooth them up now. Clean them up. They move when they stay exactly where they should be when you articulate the shoulders. That's all the way up and down. It's not even moving. The arm moves and the shoulder pad stays where it should be. Dig it. Can you dig it? Just have to put them out here, fix them up, put them on the actual body. Thank you, sir.
I'll be right back.
Yes, sir. Coming around the corner when she comes. Coming around the corner when she comes. She'll be coming around the corner when she comes. She'll be coming around the corner when she na 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 na. Bum ba dum ba dum ba dum ba dum bum bum. Bum 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 bum. And strike. By the end of the stream, a lot of my stuff ends up on the floor and I have to get it later. Do I really need it? While he's gone, I dropped my other file on the floor, and it's like I just said, like during the end of the stream, like I got a lot of stuff on the floor that wasn't, and it's like so I could have extras later here because I can't get them. I have never tried making a leprechaun custom.
Never tried to make a leprechaun custom?
No, the horror movie version.
Oh,
that sounds like something NECA would do.
Leprechaun. That one?
Yep.
With Kevin Bacon. Wasn't he in that?
Well, no, I don't know. Who was in the first one?
Let me find out.
There was a celebrity in the first one that's now a bigger name. Or was, and
Is that how you spell leprechaun? No. Don't ask me how to spell stuff. I have dyslexia.
my brain is on autopilot right now, so.
Let's see. Warwick Davis, Jennifer Aniston.
There you go. That's the one I was thinking.
Ken Olandit. NDT. Mark Holton and Robert Gordon.
Kevin Bacon was in one of the best like 80s like horror type genre movies, The Tremors.
Tremors.
I love that first one.
Why did I think he was in the Leprechaun?
Yeah. Jennifer Aniston and Kevin Bacon do look a lot alike. Hank Solo and Sector like finished up the statement, but Hank Solo said Jennifer, Sector said Aniston.
No, there. Let's look at his filmography.
And your powers combined. We form movie trivia.
Yeah, don't ask me. I don't know. I don't know movie trivia. I don't know why I thought he was in that movie, but I sure did think he was in it. He's been in a lot of stuff.
They're still going to need some epoxy to smooth them up a little bit, but they got them sanded down pretty good. But there's
1978 National Lampoon's Animal House.
oh yeah, he was like one of the platers, I think.
Chip Diller. Oh, he was in Friday the 13th. Maybe that was cheesy.
That's the
Or
project.
maybe I was thinking of.
Yeah, the first one.
Yeah.
The one that didn't actually have decent stories in it.
Is Jack. So,
Where they start putting the supernatural factor into the movies.
yeah.
Yeah, I like those.
There's a lot of these movies I have not heard of. Flatliners was a good movie.
Flatliners, yeah. I like that one.
Apollo 13 was a good movie. The Kansas Cosmosphere and Space Center helped put together some of the spacesuits for the Apollo 13 movie.
Oh yeah.
And they had kind of like a place where you go and see them working on that stuff. It was interesting. Stir of Echoes was good. Yeah, a lot of these I just haven't seen. He was in Super. Maybe that's not that one. Probably isn't.
I'll move this magnet here.
That looks so gross.
Is that Invisible Man movie too? He did. Kevin Bacon.
Yeah, that one's pretty good. It's weird. That's crushed velvet, apparently. I think maybe our life eyes versus two eyes.
Arms in the same position. That's some of the things I do, is just sitting there refine like what I'm working on. Like, no, I wasn't happy with it. Part of the OCD stuff. It's like, I want it perfect.
That's not bad. None of these are really doing what I want it to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want it to look like aged. I want it to look like aged metal, but I'm sure there's some kind of there's some kind of way to do it with geometry nodes. Oof. I just don't know how. I haven't found like a need to probably go and look at the Blender website and see.
Oh, come on.
I'm gonna go through and read all the documentation that they've got on geometry nodes and figure out. Like I just don't feel like I have a firm grasp of how exactly they function.
I remember the creepy baby monster under the stairs episode of what now? What are we talking about?
I missed the comment.
Remember the episode where the old man wouldn't die, so they gave him pepper so he would steam. Oh, Tales from the Dark Side. Yeah. I remember that. Actually, I remember that episode. Sector. You like his nose fell off. That's something wrong. Hello, family.
I don't have friends. I got family.
Come on.
All right.
Don't want to stick. One more time. I think it's finally stuck. Better position now. Did it before. I like it better. Now, if it will stay. Does that still work?
This was still working.
The Dean? Does that still work?
No, that one's not. That's family.
Okay. What'd you say?
Family.
family, 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 family.
All right. Now I'm pretty happy with the position of the magnets. Before I injured myself, I was starting to brace the shoulder. I got a little bit of glue on the outer of the shoulder pad. I was going to take my knife and scrape it, pop it off. I was like, let's put that on a hard surface. I get tired of slicing my fingers open. Oh, that's why it came through. That's I drilled through it a little bit. Mhm. I saw there was a confirmation of the Build-A-Figure on the Captain America Brave New World, or wherever it is. They kept changing the titles. I can't remember what it is now. But it's going to be the MCU Red Hulk. Which,
yeah, I'm interested. I hope they do something.
yeah, I hope it's a new body, because I don't like the previous MCU Hulk body.
Yeah.
The last bath of that, which they used for, which they're probably going to use, because they used it for Amadeus Cho recently.
Yeah.
Which is completely wrong for Amadeus Cho, because he was just the size of the Hulk. He didn't have a slimmer body build. But they did anyway.
So noise is connected to the rise.
The Kujinos looks good, Cannon. I would attach that to my vintage Jabba throne.
That's what I'm working on. Now I want to color it so that it looks nice. I want to learn how to do this stuff. I mean, granted, I'm just going to print it out and paint it anyway. I can paint this a bronze color and patina it in 5 minutes or less, but I want to know how to make it look like what I want it to look like after I paint it in the program.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to figure out. There's got to be a way that it'll read what's curving in and what's curving out and apply the colors to the various things automatically.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see what happens. Put it in there.
Well,
That's a little better. But then we lose all of our blue color. And that looks like a nice bronze.
mm-hmm.
But there's no patina.
Okay. Those are done. Other than cleaning up the shoulders, I gotta put some Epoxy Sculpt on the shoulders, then smooth those up. Or Vegas Fix, or whatever. We got 2.5 hours.
Coloring in.
But everything on my new one's going to be magnetically attached. Got magnets in the straps. Got magnets in the hips. Magnets in the boots. Actually, a magnet in the head too, for the helmet in place. Dig it. Now I got that sorted out. I can finish up the arms and get those done. Dawn's actually going to make me a slightly bigger cape.
Mm-hmm.
Same length and flow of it, the original one, but wider at the top so it wraps around this deck a little bit more. I'm going to update the artwork too for the back to cape. My friend that does the vinyl stuff. I got looking at it, it's like as nice as it looks, he made a couple mistakes on it, and like he forgot the invert the image when you cutting vinyl like that. If you don't flip the graphic, it goes on backwards.
Yeah.
And he forgot the weed out around the gold emblem at the bottom of the cape.
Mm-hmm.
All that has been weeded out. Still looks beautiful, but an opportunity to make a little bit bigger cape.
Yeah.
These still fit good. They go on, but I like to have it come down around the neck a little bit differently. Have a little more gap behind the neck. Like it. Alrighty, I think it's about time calling night. We're at the I think he's ever worked on it quite a while tonight, and I'm getting that just right.
Well,
Oh, that's patinaed.
That's not how it should be though. This is a random patina. I want it to be in the close when it goes in. I want it to be in there. I don't want it to be.
What in the world? Something Long says he got banned in YouTube comments, and they didn't say why. I wonder why we haven't seen you in a while. This YouTube, who knows?
Yeah, I don't know.
But that's it. Thanks, fellas. Everybody in the chat, again, thank you for coming out hanging out with us tonight. It's always a pleasure. And Cannon, thank you for coming hanging out with me as well.
Yeah, thanks for having me on again. It's always helps me be productive and get some stuff done that I probably wouldn't get done otherwise.
Same here. Plus, it's it's relaxing for me too, just to hang out and talk to you guys. And so I was just so annoyed when I got home after having to take the car back to the garage.
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, it's just I don't want to get stressed off about it again.
Yeah, I mean, you heard I got an email from work, and I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm losing my temper.
Yep. Tomorrow night we got the Collector Fusion, Geek Fusion, and I talking about toys tomorrow night. Don't have a agenda so far, but I'll check out the toy news. Hoping a little better than last week. Last week was pretty dry, but of course we did end up going through looking at a lot of customs on Instagram. That's always fun.
Yeah.
And we'll catch y'all next time. We'll see y'all Sunday.
All right, y'all have a good evening.